Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a very special video. So today's video is going to be a spring makeup look, but it is going to be a collab video with my girl Moment with Chip on YouTube. So we haven't done a collab video in a few months. The last one we actually did was our makeup swap video, the Sephora makeup swap. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, go check it out. That was such a fun collab to do. Sorry, I'm like a little bit thirsty. So yeah, before you watch my look and this tutorial, please pause this video and go subscribe to Moment with Chip's video. I'm so excited to see her look. I am like filming this way earlier before it actually goes up. But please go and click her link below in my description box and go subscribe to her channel. She actually just hit 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations to her. I'm still slowly getting a subscriber base, but hopefully after this video maybe I'll get a few more subscribers. But you guys know I just do this as a hobby, like it's not my career. So anyway, I'm really happy that she's been getting back into YouTube again, and she has posted quite a few videos recently. She posted a recent makeup haul, which of course, I love watching those. And she did post a few food-related videos recently, so she's just so adorable, and her laugh is like infectious. I love that girl's laugh. Like, it is so adorable. So please go check out her video. She's just like a ray of sunshine, and she's always such a sweetheart. So yeah, I can't wait to see her look. So let's jump into this look right now. So this is the spring makeup look that we're going to be doing together. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm actually going to be doing a first impressions, but I just received this palette yesterday, and I did post a online makeup haul recently. But you're not gonna see that video. This video, I mean, until like way after that video. I'm probably going to be posting my spring favorites first before this video goes up. But I'm super excited to use this palette today. So this is the ColourPop Sweet Talk Pressed Powder Palette. And this palette just screamed spring to me, and I'm so excited to use it. I already primed my eyes and everything just so we could save some time. So I'm going to be jumping into this palette today. So this is what the inner packaging looks like. And I'm going to be playing with some of the pinks today. I'm probably going to be going in with a couple of these shades here, and probably like this brown or this on the outer corners. Like, I feel like I'm so inspired looking at this palette. So I'm going to do something very pinky today. I wasn't going to go in with the pinks today because honestly, after this video, I'm just going to be going to my boyfriend's house. So I'm not really going to be doing much today. But I was like, you know, I really need to just rock this tutorial because I haven't done like just a regular tutorial in a long time. I'm usually just filming get ready with me's, and I'm usually talking up a storm. So I'm just going to go in with a few shades today. I don't think I'm going to be going in with a transition. I just want to use the palette today. So for my crease shade, I'm going to go into this pink shade right here called Dream Maker, and I'm going to use that in my crease. I hope it's not too pigmented. I could have even used Catch Me as a transition shade, but I don't want to use any browns in my crease. I just want to use the pinks to keep this a very pink spring kind of look. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to work that into my crease first. Because with ColourPop shadows, honestly, you don't really need too much of a transition. I probably should have dipped into Firefly first, but I'm just really wanted to see how these shadows perform by themselves. So I'm definitely going to take a little bit more and build that color up. Oh, I totally took the wrong shade already. Why do I do that? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. So I'm going to dip more into Dream Maker, and I'm really just going to build that color up. So I did prime my eyes to save some time, and I really don't want to like chat too much because this isn't a chatty get ready with me. This is mostly just a tutorial. But I'm just so ready for it to be spring. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of over winter, and I'm just really into the spring vibes already. So I really like how that blended. That's really pretty. And I'm going to do the same on the other one. On the other eye. So honestly, we didn't really get too much snow this winter in New York. I don't know about you guys, but honestly, this was probably the most mild winter we had in a pretty long time. We've actually been having some pretty bad winters the past couple of seasons or past couple of years. I know it's probably nothing compared to people that live like more upstate or like in Maine or like in, I was about to say in Maine or like in Chicago, but we were having a really bad um, winter the past couple of winters. Oh, that's really pretty. That is a really pretty shade so far. I knew that I was going to love this palette. Honestly, I love the ColourPop Pressed formula, and I love the Kathleen Lights palettes that I have, and the Disney palette is just amazing. So I was just super excited to get this palette. And I just wanted a new palette for spring, even though I did pick up a few palettes recently. Sorry, my boyfriend did text me like literally right before I started filming. It's always at the worst times. So for the crease shade, like the defining shade, I'm going to go into this shade called Meadow, and that's more of a like warm corally pink. And I'm going to take that and put that in my crease as my defining shade. Okay, I'm going to pick up some on this other Too Faced brush. So I'm using the Too Faced brushes that Chip got me for our November makeup swap. Those shades aren't really too different, honestly. I might have to go in with something else, but I just wanted to make it a really warm, pinky kind of crease. I do like that. Maybe it blends in too much together, but I like how it looks. I feel like since we didn't do a transition, it kind of just plays off the crease shade. Sorry, you guys can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that. I just want it to be like super corally. Honestly, I don't really own too many shades like this. Like there's only a couple of corally shades in the palette, and I felt like they would just be such pretty shades to have for the springtime. I just keep on trying to justify myself for getting this palette, but I just need to say like I got it and move on. So that I just wanted to keep it very simple because I do want to go in with one of the lid shades, obviously. Duh. So for the outer corners, I'm going to go in with this like really beautiful like warm tone reddish brown. I'm going to go in with the shade In Case You Missed It, and I'm going to put that on my outer corners. Typically, when I would go over his house like this, I wouldn't really do this much work. But since this is the only time I had like a dedicated time to film this week, I felt like doing this today. Honestly, I might just take all my makeup off after this, but I'm not one of those people who just takes it off. I like wearing it for the rest of the day to make sure I can test it out and everything. Oh, that's a really pretty shade too. I feel like these shades are super similar that I might have to add something else. I might take a little bit of Feel Free and put that on the outer corners as well, because these shades are very, very similar, and there's kind of like not too much difference in the colors. But I kind of like that. I kind of like how it's more monotone and corally. Like, honestly, keeping it very corally, but not like a one-note color. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep it like this. I kind of really feel in this corally eye. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to see how it looks with the lid shade first, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to apply my glitter primer, which is over here. I'm also wearing this shirt from Lucky, and I just wore it specifically for this look and tutorial because I really wanted to wear it for this video. I haven't even cut the tags off yet. I just threw it on for this video because I knew that this was the shirt that I wanted to wear for this. I'm just going to apply my glitter primer off camera because it's becoming a mess already, so just give me a sec. Okay, so for the lid shade, I'm going to go in with this rose gold shade right here, and this one is called Garden Date. This one was just screaming my name when I first got the palette, and I knew that this was the one I wanted to use first. So I'm going to take my finger and apply that all over my lid. Look how pretty that is. It kind of really reminds me of the super popular shade that they have called Catch Me If You Can, I think. That might be the name. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm actually really loving how monotone, I keep on saying monotone, monochromatic this look is, so I might just keep the colors the way that they are because I'm kind of really feeling this eye. And it does not matter if the color gets underneath my eyes. That is the beauty of doing your eye makeup first, and I've learned that with so much experience that it's like I really hate doing my face first now. I will like 99% of the time do my eyes first now. There's very rarely a case where I don't do my eyes first now. That shade is really stunning. Oh, I love that. That's so pretty. Now I'm going to go in with it on the other eye. But since I do my eyes first, it's just so much easier to clean up fallout and everything. Or if you get, you know, color from the lid shade on your under eyes. It's just so much easier. Excuse me. I'm so tired. I did go out last night for my boyfriend's birthday, so I'm pretty tired today. But my spring break is over in 2 days. I can't believe it's already over. But I only have 2 days of school, so it's not like a huge deal. So it was a little nice break. I feel like the color just is not sticking to my inner corners on this side. That's better. Well, that's so pretty. I feel like I need a little bit more on this side. And then I will be satisfied. I love rose gold anything. Oh my god, this look is so pretty. I really like this monochromatic look. Like, I really don't want to make it too brown. I just want to keep it, like, very corally. And then for the brow bone, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is pretty much the only brow bone shade palette. Brow bone shade in the palettes. And it's called Catch Me, and it's this one right here. So I'm going to put that as I'm, like, pressing my fingers into the glitter below it. So I'm going to take that and put it on my brow bone. I picked up 3 eyeshadow palettes recently, and I don't know if that's like a bit excessive for someone that's on a no-buy, but this palette is so beautiful. It's just so pretty in person that I'm like, I'm so happy I got this because I really love it. I knew I was going to love it. Just going to put on a little bit more. I feel like my brow bone highlight never shows up properly. And I don't know why it looks super orangey right now. I don't know if it was because of the color I used yesterday, but I didn't use a super orangey shade. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe take my finger and go over that a little, because I feel like it looks really orange. And I don't know why. Why does it look like that? Is it because of the lighting? Maybe it's just the light reflecting. Anyway, I'm going to go and clean up my under eyes now. I think I'm going to leave the crease alone because I really like how this look turned out. I didn't think it was going to be so corally though. I feel like what I'm wearing is a little bit too tame for this eye, but I'm really liking how it looks. I might just add a little bit more color to the outer corners really quick. If I could find my brush. I think I'm going to do my foundation and concealer off camera just to save some time, because you guys know how I can be here for like 10 gajillion years just talking. So I'm just going to take that In Case You Missed It shade again, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corners. But this palette is beautiful so far. Alright, let me go clean up my under eyes and I will be back. Okay, so I did my face and I primed with my NYX primer spray, and then I went in with my Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser Baby Skin Primer. I'm actually almost completely done with this tube, so I'm just using it until I use it up. I already have a backup in my collection. I love that primer. And then for my foundation, I wanted to go in with a pretty lightweight foundation today, and this is one of my favorite spring-summer foundations anyway. And I just wanted to kick it old school, so I went in with the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. And this is the color LC1. I love this foundation. I just didn't want to bore you guys and take forever to apply my makeup on camera, so I used that. And then for my concealer, this is one of my all-time favorites, just for very hydrating under eyes. I love the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer Aqua Sealer in the shade Fair. So now I'm going to set my under eyes. I'm going to take a little bit of the Thrive Cosmetics powder. I've been loving this powder for my under eyes. I'm just going to set my under eyes very slightly. I'm not going to take too much, but this concealer can look a little bit creasy. So I'm just going to set right underneath the eyes just so we can, well, not really creasy, but it can look a bit shiny. So I'm just going to, and I can see that it's creasing a little bit, but honestly, it's not like a huge deal to me. And I feel like once I use this, the creases kind of go away. So I put that down. I'm really trying to just set this area because I'm really trying to keep the rest of my face wet right now. Well, not really wet. I'm probably going to set it pretty soon. I'm actually probably going to set it now. Forgot to grab my setting powder. You know what? This is right here, so might as well just use it. I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favorite setting powder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set those areas, but I'm not going to set where my highlight would naturally go, because I've been noticing lately that my highlight just hasn't been applying the way that I want it to. Like, it's been so hard for me to apply my highlight properly, and I don't know why. So that's all the setting that I'm going to do. I want it to still look very fresh and dewy, so I just wanted to use my favorite powder. And since it was right here, I'm just going to use it because I'm trying not to use it by putting it aside, but since I didn't have to get up to get anything else, I'm like, might as well just use it. Okay, so for my, let's go back to the palette, and we're going to work on the lower lash line. I just kind of want to make the crease a little bit more vibrant again. So I'm going to take the Too Faced brush if I can find it. And I'm going to just run that color through my crease again, the shade Dream Maker. Because I feel like when I went in the bathroom, like I did try and cover up that like orange that ended up in my brows. And I used a little bit of foundation. So I might have might have lost the color of the crease a little bit when I did that. So I'm just going to go back into those shades one more time just to make sure we didn't lose any color. Because then I went over that with the brow bone highlight in the palette again, and it seemed to have helped it not look as corally in my brows. I don't know why that happened. I think it was because I used my Too Faced Sugar Pop palette yesterday. And the brow bone highlight that's in that palette is a little bit peachy tone, so I guess that color kind of just overpowered the brow bone highlight that I did. And I'm just going to take that meadow shade and go back in with that shade again. just to make sure we have a little bit more definition, and then I'm going to take In Case You Missed It one more time, just to make those colors more vibrant. I feel like I don't really have to go in with the lid shade again, also because I don't really want transfer, so, and the lid shade looks really pretty. I'll see if I want to do a little bit more after I finish my lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take these two colors, the shade Meadow and In Case You Missed It, and just kind of use those two together and smudge those on the lower lash line. I feel like it's been very hard for me to apply these shades lately. I feel like everything's been a struggle with my makeup lately. Like my eyes honestly have been doing pretty well, but like some other things in my makeup routine have just like not been applying the way I want them to. Oh, those are both really pretty together. So I want to keep it very light. I don't want to look like I have pink eye with doing too much coral. Sometimes people say if I do like this kind of color or like a pink underneath my eye, they think I look a little sick. And they're like, it looks like you have pink eye, so I don't really want that effect today. So I'm just going to put that there. I do need a little bit more on this side now because I feel like there's more on the other side. Okay. I think that's good for that. I really like how that looks. I feel like my powder is creasing already. Okay, and then for the inner corners, I wasn't really sure what shade to use, but I think I am going to go in with the gold shade called Melody, and it's this beautiful gold right here. If that one is too dark, I might add a little bit of side to side on top of it. So I'm going to take Melody. I'm going to see how that works first. Ooh, that's really pretty. Wow. Actually exactly what I wanted. Because I have like gold and a little bit of coral in my shirt, so I wanted to do just a tiny bit of gold on the inner corner, and I think that's really pretty. So we're going to take that shade on this side too. I don't understand why that happens. Like, do you see how it applies on this side, and for some reason on the other side it doesn't apply the same way? Okay, well that actually looks really pretty. Should I take a little bit of the other shade? I think that's exactly what I wanted, so I think I'm just going to keep it like that. Yeah, that's really pretty. I just feel like it's not enough gold on this side, of course. All right, I think that's better. I might just clean it up in the bathroom really quick with my beauty blender, but I really like how that looks. All right, so now we're going to finish up the eyes. I'm not sure if I'm just going to do that off camera. Yeah, I'm just going to line with my Costa Riche my Costa Riche eyeliner. You guys know this is like my favorite eyeliner for the waterline. And then for my mascara, I'm just going to go in with the ColourPop BFF mascara, just to use something else from ColourPop. And I am going to prime them first with the Chanel primer base, and then I will be back. Okay, so I just did my waterline, but I do feel like doing my lashes on camera just because I am using a ColourPop mascara, so why not just do it together? I just want a little bit more water. So yeah, I did basically just throw on this shirt for this look because I did just get this shirt at Lucky, and I haven't worn it yet because obviously it hasn't been warm enough to wear it yet. But today it's like 60 degrees, but I'm not going to keep this shirt on. I would love to, but it's just for the sake of this video, unfortunately. But I usually don't do that too often. It's usually like when I'm getting ready and I'm just wearing that outfit that I will record and film something. But since I had so much spare time today and I wanted to wear this shirt so badly for this, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to do it. Okay, so now I'm just going to do my mascara. I'm going to take the ColourPop one. I love this mascara. I know some people don't love it, but I love it. I think it's such a good mascara. I did use it yesterday too. When I got it in my last ColourPop order, I used it so much. And then when I got the Thrive one, I was using that one nonstop. So those ones are like my two go-to mascaras right now. This one can get very clumpy though, but it is a really good one. I really love it, so I really love how this eye look turned out. I'm glad that it turned out pretty much exactly like I wanted to. We'll come back to lower lash mascara later. You guys know that I always apply it now after my setting spray because the mascara I use can transfer. I've learned the past like a million times that I've used the mascara that it will crease or it will, sorry, I'm just trying to get the mascara off of my hands that I just cleaned up on my eyes. Okay, so now let's move on to the rest of the face. Do I like how this mascara looks? Just want to make sure. That looks good. Alright, that looks better. So for the rest of the face, let's jump into some bronzer. So for bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I just think this is going to be such a pretty spring, summer kind of bronzer. I could have used the Clinique one, but I was just really wanting to dive into this one today again because this has been one of my favorite bronzers lately. I just think it's really good, and I just think it's a simple enough bronzer for this look. And it's just a really pretty, it's just really easy to use, and I really like it. Even though when I saw Kathleen Lights talk about it, she didn't like it, I don't have any complaints about it. I think it's a really nice light bronzer. And I know I said that the last time I talked about her and I used this bronzer, but I just feel like I'm going to be using this bronzer a ton this next, season or two, like for the spring and summer. Like I'm literally so obsessed with my eye makeup. I love how this turned out. I don't really do monochromatic looks too often, so I really am obsessed with this eye. I really like how it turned out. I just think it's so pretty. Alright, is this enough bronzer for me? Because I feel like it's not really picking up too much today, but I didn't really want too much. I just wanted to add a slight hint of color. And as I'm looking at my skin, I forgot how much I love this Physicians Formula foundation. It's so beautiful. Like, it's such a good foundation. It just makes your skin look so gorgeous. Alright, let me just see. I don't know, I feel like that really didn't do much. Hold on one sec. Okay, so I actually checked how it looked in the bathroom and it looked really pretty. So for my blush, I'm going to be taking the MAC Boom Boom Bloom Fleur Real Highlighting Powder. And I don't know if this color is going to give me the desired look that I want to because the eyes are so corally. I don't know if the color is going to clash a little bit, but I'm going to try it just because this blush just screams summer to me, spring and summer. I just really wanted to use it today, so we're going to see how it looks. Plus, this blush isn't that, it's not even a blush, it's a highlighting powder, but I really like using it as a blush. And it's not even that pink, so we're going to see. If I don't like it, I'll go over it with something else. Oh yeah, that's pretty. See, it's not that pink. It's just like a very light hint of pink. That's why I was like, I'm not too worried about this. Just want to build it up a little. I just don't love it. It's just so light. Like, why is that so light? Like, I really have to dip into the pan in order to get color. Okay, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that. And it's like really pretty because it kind of like highlights a little bit too. Okay, so that's it for the blush. Just going to keep it really subtle. If I decide to go over it with something else when I'm done, I might. So for my highlight today, I feel like this highlight just screams spring. And I haven't really used it on camera yet, and I just really want to use it today. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Bloom Time. I just think this is such a pretty color to use with this look because it's kind of like the same colors that I used on my eyes. We're going to go in with the Sky. Hopefully it'll give me the effect that I want it to. I'm hoping not setting my cheekbones will help. So let's try it. Oh yeah, it actually did help a lot. Wow, that made such a difference. I learned that trick from Nikki Tutorials. She just said in her recent, oh that's so pretty, in her recent no makeup, not no makeup, alphabet challenge. Me and Chip were thinking about doing that video, but we're not sure yet. We are thinking about doing like a challenge video, so let us know below what you guys want us to do, or maybe a makeup tag. But holy crap, that really helped. I need to apply my highlight like that every time. That is so pretty. So basically what she said when she was applying her highlight is like highlight came after setting her face with powder in the challenge. And she basically said that her highlight was going to look really good and wet because when you apply highlight to non-set skin, it really helps the highlight pop. And she was definitely right because that looks so beautiful. Okay, that really helped. That makes me really happy. Also because I've been baking a lot the past couple days, I think I am going to add another blush on top because I feel like that blush is not enough for me. I've been using this blush a lot too, but I think this blush just goes perfectly with this look. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Thrive Cosmetics blush in the shade Rosy, and I'm just going to pop that over that blush just because I feel like this blush is just not enough for this look, but I did want to use it a little bit. It's kind of nice as a base as well. Yeah. Ooh, that's so much better. Because, again, the MAC one isn't really a blush, so. Oh, yeah. That looks so much better. That's definitely what I wanted. Okay, so now I'm just going to do my brows and finish my mascara, and then we will jump into lips. So for my setting spray, I'm going to be using the Flower Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray, and this is the Dewy Finish. I'm going to use that to set my face. I'm just going to shake it up a little bit. This one you can go like pretty overboard with it because the sprayer is not like, it's very fine, so it doesn't just like spray out at you right away. So for, I think I am going to go in with a little bit more highlight, but honestly I'm so happy about that. Also because, like I think I said before, I've been baking the past couple of times that I do my makeup because I've been going out, so I've been wanting to bake my under eyes. But I feel like it's really been hurting the way my highlight's been applying, and now today it looks so much better. So because like I said, I just wanted to set that little part of my face, but I don't know if that means like I can't set that now. But honestly, since I have dry skin, I don't have to worry about setting my face too much. So now I'm just going to coat my lashes with some mascara. I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild one. I feel like my under eyes creased a little bit because I didn't set them right away. But again, it's not really like a huge deal today because it really isn't a huge deal today because I'm just going to his house after this. Okay, so that is the mascara. And now since I set my face, I'm just going to pop on a little bit more highlight. I was dying to use the Maleficent highlighter today too, but I just thought that this one was, oh, that is so pretty. Oh my God, I'm so happy about this. Like, this is actually what I wanted it to do yesterday, but that is such a stunning rose gold highlighter. If this one didn't do what I wanted it to do today, I was going to use the Flower Beauty one, because that one is also a really beautiful spring highlighter. But I'm so happy with that. It looks so much better than yesterday. I tried to wear it as a highlight yesterday, but honestly, it would have been too rose gold for what I was wearing. So I went over it with the Blossom Glow, which is another shade from the Mega Glow highlighters. But oh my God, it looks so pretty. I'm so happy I wore that by itself today because I haven't really given it its makeup moment. So I keep on mixing it with other highlighters. But yeah, that is beautiful. Ooh, so pretty. All right, so now we're going to jump into the lips. So now I'm going to go in with the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner in the shade Lost in Love. I love this color, and I think it's going to be really pretty for the lipstick I'm going to be using. It's just a really beautiful, like, nudie pink. Probably should have sharpened it first. I really love how this look turned out. I'm glad it turned out pretty much exactly how I was picturing it in my head. Okay. So for the lipstick, I'm going to be using a brand new one from Colourpop. I just received this yesterday as well, and I'm super excited to try it on my lips. This is the Colourpop Sweet Talk Luxe Lipstick in the shade Spring Roll. This color was just calling my name. And honestly, I love the Colourpop Luxe formula. And I've picked up a few shades here and there. But I haven't picked up a new one since like September. So I'm really excited to try this color today. So it's just a really pretty like nudie pink. But it's like a dark nude pink. So I'm really excited to use it today. So I'm just going to put that guy on my lips. Oh, yes, that's so pretty. I think I remember Madison Miller talking about this collection, and I think that she paired this lip with this palette because she was talking about the whole collection, and she said you could wear this to make it a little bit more nude, and I love how it looks. She, of course, received the whole collection in PR, but I love her channel, though. Honestly, I find myself watching like a lot more like smaller YouTubers these days, like Madison Miller, Andrea Mattiliano, Roxetta Risa. Roxetta Risa is definitely the biggest out of all of them. She just hit 1 million subscribers a little bit ago. But, like the Fancy Feast, Young Wild and Polished, like I just love them more. I'm just going to finish it up off camera and then I will show you guys the finished look. Alright you guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. I am so obsessed with how this look turned out. I really love it. I feel like this is going to be my go-to look for spring. And my first impressions of this palette is I freaking love it. I think it's so pretty. And just these colors are just so pretty to go together. So I used about like 6 of the shades, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like 6 shades, just because I wanted it to be a really fresh, simple look for spring, and I'm really, really loving this. I just think it looks good for like any occasion, and it's a simple eye for you to do if you want something that, is rose gold, or you want to play with a little bit of color. I feel like coral is such a beautiful color because it's not like too vibrant, and it's for somebody that like might want to be start dabbling into colorful looks. I feel like it's such a pretty color to use. So yeah, I really am obsessed with this, and I can't wait to dip into the other shades. I'm so excited to use the rest of this palette. So yeah, I love it. I think I'm definitely not going to be disappointed with the other shades, and I'm so excited to use the rest of them. And of course, I'm obsessed with this lipstick. I love it. I love this color with this look. I think it looks beautiful. So, you guys know how much I love the ColourPop lipsticks. I don't really have to go into how much I love this formula. Also, I love this highlight with this look. This is just such a beautiful highlighter. And I'm like finally happy that I figured out what was the problem with my highlight. Like, honestly, it really was pissing me off because it ends up being like crumbly and it fades throughout the night, and I'm just like, well, I guess Nikki Tutorials was right. So here are the eyes. I'm so obsessed with how they turned out. Just really simple and very monochromatic, and I kind of am obsessed with these monochromatic looks in the spring. I haven't done one like this in a long time, and I think it's so pretty. I feel like I might wear this same exact look to work tomorrow. I'm not sure, but it's so pretty. And here are the cheeks with that really beautiful rose gold highlight. And I'm really glad that I changed the blush. I just wanted the blush to still be light, but not too light. It's actually a little bit more pink in person than it is on camera. It actually looks a little bit lighter on camera. And then here are the lips, which of course I love this shade. I knew I was going to love it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I haven't done like just a regular tutorial in such a long time. I'm usually always doing just get ready with me's. So I'm really hoping that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please go check out Chip's video before or after you watch my video. And I'm really excited to see what look she comes up with. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great spring season. And I'm actually just finishing up my spring break this week, and this is like the third video I've filmed this spring break. But yeah, we usually have super early spring breaks in college because Passover and Easter are until like the end of April. But yeah, mine was this past week. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you guys are intending on picking up the Sweet Talk palette. I would love to know what your thoughts are. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So bye guys.